Hey folks, this is Eric Mantel. We're talking about my inspirations. Well, since the late 60s, the biggest influence on me were the Beatles. And all throughout the 70s, I can tell you how many influences I've had, hundreds and hundreds, with every style, rock, fusion, country, jazz, you name it. But as far as people who've made huge impacts on me, Ted Green actually made a huge impact on me with his chord voicings and his cool types of stretching, voicing chords out. And actually, one of my songs called "The Simple Things," I use an example. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. So the way I play the guitar with my chord voice, my chords is very similar to like a piano player. I'm always thinking of counterpoint and bass lines and melodies all at the same time. And I also happen to play piano, so that helps too. But Ted Green made a huge impact on me. Joe Pass, Wes Montgomery with octaves. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And I would say in later years, Eric Johnson made a big impact on me with the string skipping, that type of stuff. And here's kind of an example of a new song that's coming out that's all based on string skipping. Goes. And that's an example of string skipping and keeping everything very melodic. Because I'm a singer-songwriter at heart, I'm always thinking in terms of melody and phrasing and hooks, and to me that's the most important thing. So I hope that answers the question, but again, I have so many influences and inspirations, it would literally take hours upon hours to go through them all. But I hope that helps. Okay, the question is, what are some of my favorite signature licks? Gosh, I literally have hundreds, if not thousands, of licks I love. One of my favorite thing to do is artificial harmonics, which I learned a lot from Lenny Breau, from his books and listening to his CDs back in the 70s. And what I used to do, and Chad Atkins did the same thing, but that kind of thing with the artificial harmonics. That's one of my favorite things to do. So I love doing our artificial harmonic stuff. Cool chord voicings, of course. The whole 9 yards with that. Of course, Alan Holdreth, the legato. And by the way, the reason why I'm playing on acoustic guitar tonight, or today, or whatever time it is because I find that the best way to practice is on acoustic guitar, because you get to really hear every note very clear. And acoustic guitar doesn't lie. It tells you exactly what you're doing. You're not going through an amplifier or different effects. And it's probably one of the best ways to practice. More signature licks, I like doing this stretch lick that I created years ago. It's you're going in perfect fourths like this. Of course, my favorite lick is back cycling in sixes like this, real slow. You're going John McLaughlin, Bill Connors, Eric Johnson, Ray Gomez. A lot of fusion players used to do this lick a lot. Actually, a lot of violin players did this lick a lot, where they would go like That's a very cool, fun lick. Again, I was heavily influenced by a lot of fusion players in the 70s. Again, John McLaughlin, Al Di Meola, Bill Connors, Ray Gomez, Eric Johnson, Shawn Lane, on and on and on. But again, I have so many favorite signature licks, and I mean licks that I enjoy. Again, it would take hours and hours to go through them all. One of my favorite country licks is a cross-picking lick. It goes like this. And there's like cool a lot of double stop country, you know, all that good stuff. But again, it goes on and on. But I think hopefully that should give you enough idea of what some of my licks are that I like. Helps. Hey folks, this is Eric Mantel. In this video segment, I'm going to cover one of my songs called There Are No Words, which is off the Unstruck Melody. In this song, the concept, or whatever you want to call it behind the song, the way I wrote it was I was thinking like a fingerstyle player, but as like also a jazz player at the same time. So it has lots of different influences in it: fingerstyle jazz, fusion, lots of different things. And again, some of the key people that helped me shape this type of form of playing is Alan Holdsworth, Pat Metheny, Joe Pass West Montgomery, Lenny Breau, on and on and on and on. Ted Green made a huge impact on me as well, and I'm going to play a little of it for you right now. And if you listen to it, you'll hear the counterpoint. You'll hear the bass notes and the melody lines going at the same time. And I'm using like a hybrid picking technique on this. I'm using a pick and also pulling up on the other strings with my other fingers, playing it like a piano almost. And again, my piano background has a lot to do with this. So here we go. There Are No Words. It goes. That's the first section, and then the second section goes like this. Anyways, you get the idea. A lot of counterpoint melodies, bass lines going on. That's called There Are No Words. And there's actually a cool fusion guitar solo that goes over all that. But that's one of my favorite songs off the album, and that's called There Are No Words. And I hope you enjoyed watching that and understanding what I was thinking of when I wrote it. Thanks so much.